Hey guys, this is Mike G from Confirmed Fat Guy from IknowI'mFat.com, and we're here to talk about digital movies. One of the things I love to do, maybe this is one of the ways I got fat, is sitting on the couch watching movies with the family. But I am definitely a movie buff. I have hundreds and hundreds of movies. I love to watch them all. Right now I'm on a martial arts fetish, but that's another story. So what this three-part video series is, this about where we are today with digital media and what my experience has been with digital media and where I'm ending up right now with the opportunities or the venues that we have to get digital media into your home entertainment system. So, like I said, I was on a first-name basis. I mean, every Tuesday I was at Best Buy buying whatever movie came out. If you remember, if you bought it on Tuesday, it was like $2 or $3 cheaper than if you bought it on another day. So I was there every week buying all these new movies. And then around 2007, I was living in Ashburn, Virginia. That's Northern Virginia, outside northwest of D.C. And 2007, Steve Jobs came and introduced his hobby, the Apple TV. So that's what you're seeing on the screen right now, Apple TV. Thank you, Steve Jobs. It's a hobby to you, but it cost me. Well, actually, I didn't pay full price. I found it on Craigslist and met this guy down at Maggiano's in Tyson's Corner and bought it from him. But your hobby has been my hobby too. And so here it is. I'm not sure how well this is coming out, but I also installed ATV Flash on mine. It's a plug-in, about $50. ATV Flash is what it's called, and it allows you to bring in different media formats. Apple and iTunes is stored right into the MP4 format, the M4V QuickTime. But also ATV Flash is actually put in a keyboard so that you can surf right off there. Of course, again, nowadays with the new internet apps and television, some of these things are obviously getting outdated. And of course, my Apple TV is outdated because they came out with a new one a couple weeks ago. But Steve, I still have mine, so I hope I still get some of your updates. So all you do is just scroll right on down here to where it says shared movies. These are movies. And this is part of why I'm on this quest about figuring out what is the best way to stream my digital media. Because in the end, it does take time. I should also say that I am a original iPhone owner, and now this original iPhone is now just my remote for my Apple TV. Thank you, $600 for a glorified remote. And I guess it's now a souped-up iPod Touch. But so you just saw there how long it takes to connect to your iTunes, and then you just scroll right along till you find something that you like. Let's see what we can find here. One of the movies that I've been cracking up with over the past couple months each time, and you can see some of my martial arts fetish. But so there's the Hangover. Very, very, very funny movie. It does take time. Not only, and this again, why I'm on this quest is that I have to go in using Handbrake and convert these files to the MP4 format, M4V format, so that it works with Apple TV. And then once I do that, I have to go and use MetaX, METAX, to get all of this meta tags in here, the cover art, the text, all of that. I have to go and manually do that. So that takes a lot of time. Time away from family, time away from other things that I can do. So what I'm doing now, and again, I have Comcast as my internet provider. I just said go ahead and play the movie, and so you're seeing sometimes it's much quicker. Right now it's going through a little pause. Say start from the beginning because I've already watched it, and there we go. I don't have my surround sound on right now. So again, as we look at I have a three-part series here. Part one here is about the Apple TV, how I got started with digital media, and you can kind of see the process of what I go through to watch movies with my parents. I'm going to go ahead and mute the TV. And, again, my issue with the Apple TV, as it is right now, and this is what Steve Jobs said in his last news media event, is that people don't want to store. Well, I don't store my movies on Apple TV. I do stream it. I have a external hard drive hooked up to iTunes on my iMac in my office, and people want to stream, so I do stream. However, again, because I do convert these with Handbrake, that takes time, and then I got to go into MidX, and that takes time, and that's just time that I can be doing with other things. It's a great solution, and it's been working great for me for the past 3 or 4 years, and my friends have benefited because I've certainly been sharing movies with them. But again, in the end, is this the best way to do it? And so I do have a membership with Blockbuster, and so I've been using that also. But I also have an Xbox and a Wii, so I wanted to go ahead and see what they offer for a stream media solution. And unfortunately, Blockbuster's not there, so I tried their Netflix solution for the Xbox and the Wii, and that's what part 2 is going to talk about, my experience with Netflix on the Wii, and part 3 is going to talk about my experience with Netflix on the Xbox. And we know that the new Apple TV is going to have a Netflix app on it, so when that comes out, maybe I'll put a video up on that. But I wanted to go ahead and show you what my experience, where I started, Apple TV, where I'm headed with streaming media, and let you guys make a decision on what's the best solution. So, on to video number 2, because of our time frame, and I'm not going to put these all together. So video 2 will be Netflix and the Wii. Okay, it's 12:25. Just giving you a little update here. If you look at our little red bar down here, it's about 3/4 of the way over. So it's been 5 minutes, and the video is still loading. I'll let you guys know. Okay, it is 12:30. 12:30. And the movie has just started, so that was 10 minutes. Now, I'll be honest with you, it doesn't always take 10 minutes, but it often does. Sometimes it's 5 minutes, sometimes it's longer. Again, I have Comcast, Infinity, and one of the longer, the top speeds. So,
economic affliction of great proportions.
Do you want to wait 10 minutes? It's called
a recession,
it's called instant download. Instant movie, but is it really instant if it takes 10 minutes to load? Now, one of the other things that happens, and we'll see if it happens here while I'm talking, but one of the other things that happens is buffering. And if at any moment the movie can buffer, and it could take another 5 to 10 minutes for it to start over again from the same place, but it goes through this thinking, where it's buffering, it's getting the data, and so that it can stream it. And that was really frustrating. So, again, when I first purchased Netflix, or signed up for Netflix, the membership subscription, I did it for the Wii. I had no intention of using my Xbox for it. But after the first couple experience of waiting for the movie to load, and then it buffered. Now, this is great because actually you're not seeing it. Where I haven't had a buffering issue yet, but know that it happens frequently where it just pauses, it buffers, it's got to get the data, and it's almost like it's getting the data from beginning again, and it start up. And so it was frustrating because you're watching and it stops and starts and starts and stops. Doesn't happen all the time, and it doesn't happen often. The buffering is not a huge problem, but it is a problem. So because of the load time, because you got to have the disc, and part of the problem is, the Wii is great, it's revolutionary, it changed gaming consoles for everyone, but it's not known for graphics. And so if you're streaming these DVD quality videos, so you can see the quality is not great, it's not crisp, but that's also part of the reason why you have the buffering, you have the download issues, you gotta have the graphics card issue. And so that load time, buffer time, I decided to go ahead, hey, let's try this on the Xbox 360 to see if I have the same problems. So we're going to go on to video 3, where I show the same Netflix experience, however this time I'll use the Xbox 360. Just real quick, while I was editing the video in Camtasia, and I left the IOUSA playing, the buffering issue came, and you can see it says retrieving on the screen, and then there's the red line, and so here we go, trying to get to download the data again. So this is that buffering issue that I was mentioning a moment ago. It did happen.